Welcome to episode 93 of the Dude Podcast, the greatest sports podcast on planet Earth. To all new listeners, we welcome you. Glad you're here. To longtime listeners, welcome back. We're glad you're here. We're talking NFL. We are going to go over some games. We'll talk about Tampa Bay at Buffalo. Josh Allen somehow gets hurt and then throws a touchdown the next drive. That was wild. But yeah, we'll get into it. But before we get into it, let's talk a little baseball. My Arizona Diamondbacks dancing.
Crazy. I will tell you, one, I didn't expect them to beat the Dodgers. They sweep them. Who did they play next?
They also played Milwaukee, and I they're going to beat Milwaukee.
Yeah, they beat. So if you're a baseball fan, if honestly, I didn't realize this, but so there was a Chicago game when Chicago played, I think, the Braves, and Suzuki, the second baseman or an outfielder, I can't remember where he was. He dropped a ball that then allowed Atlanta to score. And if he wouldn't have dropped that ball and they would have won that game, the Diamondbacks wouldn't even been in the postseason. So, I mean, it's crazy. The fact that happened and then now they're in the World Series is crazy. I'm extremely excited for it to not be the Dodgers versus the Astros, the Dodgers versus, or you know what I mean? Just this is the first time in 7 years that the World Series has not featured the Dodgers or the Astros. So very excited.
Yeah. It was pretty cool to see him go into Philadelphia Game 7 and win it at the bank, because that stadium's wild,
Yeah. I mean, to get two, to literally have to go in there and win 2 games, and they shut the big guys down, man. Schwarber, Harper. Oh, yeah. No, yeah. But their pitching has been lights out, and it's guys you just never heard of.
Yeah.
That Fott, dude. What?
Fott's last 3 games, he's been unstoppable,
Yeah. And actually, I think it's Gallen hasn't been the best guy, which is crazy. But in games 6 and 7, Schwarber, Bryce Harper, Trey Turner, and Nick Castellanos were 1 for 28. Schwarber being the only one to get a hit. And between those 4 guys, the Phillies paid them almost $100 million this year. You'd expect your guys that are getting paid that much to make a little bit of noise, but I love to see it.
Well, so what sucks is that they played those guys played so good. It was just
yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yep. And then, on the American League side, you have the Rangers. That whole series, no one won at home.
Crazy.
The road team won every single game, which is wild.
Dude, every time I watch a game in Houston at the Minute Maid Park or whatever, I'm like, dang, I want to go there. That park looks so sweet.
I think I can't remember what they're called, but the boxes that are in left field, that's the little outshoot into the outfield, looks super sick. I'd love to go there. So maybe we'll go there sometime. But and plus, dude, the Rangers stadium's brand new.
Yeah.
So I
saw Game 1 tickets pretty much anywhere is $1,000 in Arlington.
That's crazy.
And that's crazy. In Arizona, the cheapest is $700-$600.
Yeah, that's crazy. George W. Bush is throwing out the first pitch in Game 1.
Dang.
I don't know if that's known. I think it is, but Joe has a friend who's his Secret Service guy, so he told Joe. But I'm excited for the World Series. I'm happy it's 2 teams that we just really haven't seen that much. My wife knows the wife of Jonah Heim, who's the catcher for the Rangers. So I don't really have any rooting interest. I'm just rooting for I am actually. I just told you I bought a freaking Diamondbacks hat, so I am rooting for them. but hopefully he does well, so he gets paid or something. So
Okay. Sorry, not sorry on the Diamondbacks to all you Diamondbacks haters and
mhm,
those that care about views or ratings.
mhm.
You can go stick your finger up your butt. Nobody cares
Do
about
it. Sit on
ratings.
your thumb,
So
dude.
yeah,
Yeah,
freaking. I hate it when
I
people complain about ratings.
yes, and it hasn't even happened yet. Like they
It's
get mad
so
about the
dumb.
pre-ratings. It's like stop.
It's the
We
same
don't
thing
know
happened
yet.
when the Suns went to the finals against the Bucks. Everyone was like, "This is going to be the worst finals ever." Blah blah blah.
Yep. Yep.
Shut the freak up. Just
Yeah. I agree. I agree. I hate people that are like, well, it'd be better if it was the Dodgers and the Yankees. Like, shut up.
shut up, dude.
Shut up.
NBA's back.
Yes, it is.
Nuggets look like a juggernaut.
Yeah, they do.
They
Jokic picked
look
up right where he left
good.
off.
Yeah,
Dude,
Jokic looks like the best player in basketball.
yep. That's why I took him for preseason MVP.
That
I
starting
just
lineup is crazy.
yeah. And
And
that
like,
bench is crazy.
dude, like 2 years ago, you would be like, you would look at that team and you'd be like, you know,
I know.
they
Yeah, I agree.
that starting lineup has like developed, like they've
Yes.
gotten better, which is
Yep.
kind of you don't really see that too often.
Yep.
And I don't know, just they looked pretty good. So
Yeah.
I think
Well,
I think they're the team to beat.
100%. I think they're the team to beat. I mean, we know you're a big Suns guy. I think they're a team to beat in the West. I will say I don't think the Warriors strategy of getting a bunch of old guys is going to work for them this year. They looked old. They like the Suns scored 108 points against them and won. Like
They,
they don't look good.
Clay and Steph didn't have the best shooting night. You
No,
know,
I think Steph was like, I think he shot like 20 sometimes and was like, had like eight makes.
Draymond. People want to bag on Draymond, but he is kind of a key piece to that too, and he was out. So
That's true. That's true. But like
take
Chris
take what you
Paul,
want
like,
from. Yeah, it was good to see Chris Paul still can't hit an open three. That was
no, we
nice.
can't.
I love Chris Paul. I love
Mm-hmm.
Chris Paul,
Yeah.
but that was the downfall. People would let him kind of take that shot.
Yep.
It just killed the Suns, man. It just would just eat them away.
Yeah.
So,
Yep. But
and that's and we talked about this. This is why the Suns are going to be, you're swapping out Bradley Beal for Chris Paul,
yeah.
and Chris Paul's, Bradley Beal is going to outshoot Chris Paul from three, 10 out of 10
When
night.
Andy
So
can drive to the hoop and actually like dunk over people. Like, you know what I mean? There's that aspect of it. They're currently up by 6 against the Lakers right now with 10 minutes left in the fourth, and they don't have Booker or Beal.
I
So,
have Anthony Davis over 23 and a half points. He's got 21.
ooh,
There's 10 minutes left.
ooh,
Come
we
on. Come on, AD.
he missed a free throw too. So if you miss by one, I hate that. You need 23 and a half, so you need 3 more points. Okay.
Need three more.
Not bad. See, that's the thing. Like I had Tatum last night, over 13 and a half rebounds and assists total. And he had like 12 with 2 minutes left. And then he got like a rebound and a quick assist and quick just went over immediately. So you never know. It can change real quick. Speaking of the Celtics, they looked like kind of like crap last night, other than they looked fine, but like Jalen Brown was like selling, it felt like. And then Tatum was good. He had 34. Porzingis looked awesome. I love it.
Porzingis looked awesome.
Yeah, that three he hit from like
Yeah.
5 feet behind the line. I was like, okay, this dude's
Let's
seven
go.
three and he can drain these. I love it. And then Drew Holiday, great defense at the end of the game to lock up Brunson. Yeah, I just think that team's pretty well rounded, and I would love it. I would love it if it was Celtics versus Suns in the finals. That would be awesome.
I'm here for that.
I am also. So, but yeah, NBA's back. I'm excited. There was a lot of games last night. There was only 2 tonight. I like it when there's like 6 to 7 games a night.
Yeah.
so you get a little
So
bit to bet on.
tomorrow there'll be
Yep.
a bunch of games. So
Yep. Yep. Oh,
okay, Friday night. So tonight
yep.
is Rangers Diamondbacks.
Yeah.
That'll be a good game. Looking like the public is all over the Rangers, so
Yep. I
go
might
ahead
throw
and go ahead and
might
fade that public. You know what I
fade the
mean?
public, man. Hashtag fade the public is like our new motto in life right now
Yeah.
because we're loving it. Um, it's not. I don't hate plus 142 for the Diamondbacks. Don't hate that. I also, I mean, I love them plus 1.5, but it's at minus 152. It's not great odds, but if you got a decent amount of money on it, I like it. It's a tough, just like the World Series is so tough to bet on. I remember betting on it last year and just things just change at the flip of a coin. It's just like, oh, one inning it'll be 0-0. The next inning it'll be 5-0 one team. You're like, great. But that's just baseball in general. But I'm excited. Who you taking?
Come on,
Come on. Come on. Fade the public.
Corbin Carroll,
Corbin Carroll.
Marte. Marte's been
Ooh,
playing insane.
dude, Corbin Carroll, like
I
at
think
three
I
hits.
think Zach Gallen shows up. You know, he's
Okay.
had two kind of bad pitching nights, and so
Yeah, I agree.
I don't see it happening three times in a row. But I don't know. Rangers have got some. They got some bombers on that team, so we'll see. It should
Yep.
be fun. Should be a fun game. But
All right.
let's get into some football. We had
Yep.
last night. We had Bucks at Bills. Bills came in as a heavy favorite at minus 8.5, with a low total of 43.
Yep.
Uh, Tampa Bay covers.
Yeah.
Bills win. Um, 81% of the public was on the Bills minus 8.5.
Yep.
Fade the
Love it.
public.
Fade it.
We're here for it.
You hit that one.
67% of the public was on the over.
And the under hits.
Telling you.
We
Yep.
love it. We love it. And the line went up to 9.5 this morning. Or well, I guess Thursday morning. So I was shocked. I was like, I think it was because Baker was questionable to play. But I mean, 9.5, that's tough to cover. And it looked like it was going to hit because they were up 14. And then that Mike Evans touchdown on 4th and 10 late in the fourth, which is just wild that cashes the cover. Plus the Bills, 2 fourth down penalties on that drive. Crazy. So, hey, maybe somebody in the Bills organization had Bucks plus 8.5. No, I'm just kidding.
Yep.
But
so the last three games, now this is the Bills' fourth game in a row. They have not covered the spread.
yeah,
So next week,
they're covering for sure.
Yep.
They're covering for sure.
There you go. Yep. Next week, I'm on the Bills, and guess who they're playing? Sunday Night Football in Cincinnati.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
We're going Bengals next week. I'm going to tell you it right now. Lock it in. Right when that line pops, you could just go Bills. You just do it.
So. I agree.
Okay, let's get into Sunday. All right, we're going to go over a couple of games. First game we're going to start with is Eagles at Commanders. Should be a good one. Divisional game in Washington. Home dog.
Yep.
Looks like Eagles are coming in at a minus 6.5 favorite. Low total 43.5. What you got on this game?
So if you remember the last game, it went to overtime, and the Eagles ended up winning on a Jake Elliott field goal at the end. So my heart is telling me I really, 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 really like the Eagles minus 6.5.
You sound like you're making your decision all the way up to the end of that sentence.
So I was trying to decide between, I like their first half spread at 3.5. I really like that, but then I really, really like Eagles minus 6.5 in the full game, just because the last game was really close. Sam Howell's kind of showed that he's not very good. The Eagles defense is sick. They shut down Tua last week. that's where I'm at. I haven't looked. I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't looked what the public is currently. So if the public is all over the Eagles, I
So
suck.
yesterday, 62% of the public was on the Eagles,
See, I don't mind that.
and 64% was on the under,
Yeah.
and it's gone up. The 69% is on the under. All the sharp money is 99% on the under.
If I showed you
So,
this, it says I also wrote down game over 43 and a half. So we'll see.
yep.
It's tough. It's tough when the sharp money's on the under as well.
Yeah, and I think people are going on the under because it looked like Jalen kind of got hurt
Yeah.
right before halftime, and then that second half he did not play well against the Dolphins really.
Nope.
Um, so I think that's why people are kind of on the under. I'm
Yeah.
on the over. I think Eagles got a legit offense. Jalen Hurts hasn't even been playing anywhere near the way he played last year.
Is
Right
that
now, he's the
crazy?
ninth highest graded quarterback according to PFF.
Mhm.
And
Second best odds to win the MVP as well right now.
that's that's right by Geno Smith, Dak Prescott, and Russell Wilson. So
That's crazy. And yet
I
they're
mean, you
six
haven't
and
really
one.
seen the Eagles with their top-notch QB they just paid. So
Mm-hmm.
um, Eagles are 3-1 ATS as
Mm-hmm.
favorites. Commanders as home dogs are 0-3 against the spread.
I hate that. I hate that you just told me that because going 0-4 as a home dog, that's tough to do.
So
I'm sticking with it
I,
though.
if I had to, I would go Commanders plus 6.5 and the over.
Okay. Okay.
Next game. Anything else you want to go over that one?
Nope. Commanders are frauds. Let's be real. They started 2-0 and they have sucked since. So
Sam Howell. Sam Howell is like a better version of Jameis Winston. Like he don't give a fuck out there.
oh, dude, he'll
He
just
just lets
sling
that
it.
dude. Yeah, and we need more of that.
I agree.
We need more of that. I really like watching Sam Howell. He tries to make it happen out there.
Yeah.
Almost like Josh Allen, just without Josh Allen's like legs.
Yeah.
He'll try to stand in there and make the throw. I love that, man. I
Yeah.
freaking feed off of that all the time. So
Yeah.
that's awesome. Also, Sam Howell is does he lead the NFL in passing yards?
He either leads or
No,
he's
sorry.
very close. He's close though. He leads the league in getting sacked.
Sorry,
I'll
he's
tell you
eighth.
that.
Never mind. He's eighth. Tua's got him by
Okay.
a couple hundred yards. Tua and Kirk Cousins and Patrick Mahomes are in the 2000.
Gotcha. I see.
Those three.
Okay.
Okay, but let's get into the next game. Bengals at Niners.
Yeah.
Niners are minus 3.5. I know today they announced that Brock Purdy is doubtful.
Yeah.
So it looks like we'll get Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
Um, and let me just see if the line has been updated. And it looks like San Fran is now minus 4.5 with Sam
They
Darnold.
were, what was the initial one?
3.5.
Now they're minus 4.5.
Yep. And as of yesterday, 74% of the public was on the Bengals. 84% was on the under.
Yeah. Fuck.
Debo is out. And yeah.
Oh, initially I loved the under, but the fact that you told me 83% of the public or 80 whatever percent is on the under, I don't like it anymore. However, I do kind of want to keep it simple. I do still feel like the under hits. Um, Debo's out. You had Brock Purdy against the Vikings, who like have a terrible defense. And they scored what? 17, 14?
Yeah.
And then you throw Sam. I mean, the problem is there's always these games where these backups come in and like light it up like once a year. It always happens, but I don't feel like Sam Darnold's that guy. Okay.
Isn't it crazy how he hadn't lost a regular season game and then he's lost two in a
Birdie?
row, and now people are two games and everyone's like,
Yeah. So I took him to get an MVP at plus 600. That was really stupid. But I posted it like 2 weeks ago, and literally after he got ruled out, I had a guy comment back on it and said, "See, I told you you made a donation." And it's like, dude, shut up. I'm living in your head, dude. If you're coming back 2 weeks later, shut up, dude. So whatever, man. If he, I, and that is the thing. Like he hadn't lost a regular season game, and then he goes 0-2 against kind of not great teams, but the Browns defense is legit. Um,
You find out how important Debo is to that
I agree.
offense. You know, like
Which is crazy that one guy. I mean, that's the thing is he asked for a trade last year. If he would have been gone, what would they have
it's
been?
crazy.
So, but yeah, I'm gonna probably keep it simple and just take the under. I know the public's pretty big on that, but I just don't feel like there's that many points scored.
Yeah, see, no, man, I'm going 49ers. I think Sam Darnold,
Okay,
uh, I think he's, I think he's gonna be pretty juiced for this game.
okay,
I think he feels. I mean, it was preseason, but man, he looked great in the preseason. I think he fits well in the system. It's hard not to, you
yeah.
know.
Who doesn't, right?
I also feel like, also still feel like the Niners are my choice of the NFC favorite. You know, the number one seed. I still feel like they get it.
Yeah,
Eagles stock is high. 49ers stock is low. This is where you in sports betting, this is where you flip.
yep.
That's why I'm going Commanders, and I'm going to go 49ers this weekend. So,
Okay, I don't hate it.
and give me the over. So, a lot of people on
Okay,
the under. I'm going the over. Sam
all right.
Darnold going to put some points on the board for the boys.
Okay. All right. I mean, I wouldn't hate it. We like good football. We want the overs, but
Yeah,
I'm going to disagree with you, but that's fine. That's what happens.
you're
At
kind
least
of an idiot, so it's fine.
one of us will win, and you're the
Yeah,
better. So, so it's all good.
we bet on the same stuff, so
Well,
it's the
most of the
live
time.
betting. It's the live betting.
Hey, I made like $40 last night betting live betting in NBA.
I don't understand your live betting. Like you just
The only
open your app. You just open your app. You're like, that looks
no,
good.
no, it's games I'm watching, and it's usually like basketball last night. It was kind of just like I was betting first half unders. I was just watching games, and I was like, I could see because they had like just scored a bunch of points. And I was like, they're not going to stay hot. So then I'll just bet the under. I hit on 2 out of 2 that I bet on the under. So um, I also was real dumb and bet the final outcome of the. I think what game did I bet last night? But I bet the total to be odd instead of even, and it cashed. So just a little thing, little sprinkle here and there.
I love
Little
it.
sprinkle. Oh, it was the Mavs game. It hit because Luca hit that three at the end. So
All right.
other
Anthony Davis has 23 points. He's at the free throw line. This fool better hit
oh,
this dang free throw.
come on, come on. I'm watching the stat line, so I mean
All
it'll
right.
show. Did he make it?
Uh, wait, is he not shooting? Never mind. He's not even shooting. Dang it. Oh no. Oh
And
no.
he's in the game. He's in the game at least. Hopefully. Oh, yep. He's got a point. You're good. He got two.
Whoa, let's go. All right.
Love it.
Okay. Next game, Chiefs at Broncos.
Yeah.
Broncos a home dog, getting more than a touchdown, plus 7.5.
Yeah.
Kind of a high total, 46.5. Chiefs 3-0 ATS last three games.
Yep.
65% of the public on Chiefs minus 7.5, 75% of the public on the over.
Yep. My two that I have written down: Broncos plus 7.5 and under 46.5.
I'm with you.
Yep.
I'm definitely with you.
Uh
Divisional game.
yeah.
You know, under divisional games are usually locks.
Yeah, I agree.
And I don't know if you remember the game last year, but like Kansas City couldn't score till like the fourth quarter last year.
Yep. Yep.
And Chiefs don't really cover big spreads.
No.
So
Nope.
they are 3-0 ATS last 3 games. So fade the Chiefs. And if they cover this week, absolute lock to fade the Chiefs the next week. So
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yep.
cool.
I was gonna say one thing in this game. Uh, I think I hate to say this, but I feel like the Broncos might win this game, dude. I don't know why. The Broncos always win these like stupid games they're not supposed to. Um, and the Chiefs lose like these dumb games. Like the Chiefs haven't lost since week 1. Right?
Yes.
Yes. Sorry, I was trying to remember. Yeah, they lost to the Lions week 1
Lions.
without Kelsey and Chris Jones. And I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. I feel like the Broncos might win this game. I feel like they for sure cover, but I feel like they could win. Don't okay. I don't know if I'm gonna bet that, but I just have like I probably will, actually. I probably will. I don't know why. I don't know why. I just feel like the Broncos are gonna win this game. So, but we'll see.
So if you're feeling risky, before we get into Raiders at Lions for Monday Night Football,
Yep.
uh, Kyler was removed from the injury list today.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I don't think he'll play,
Mm-hmm.
but I believe the spread for Baltimore has gone all the way up to 9.5. And it might not be a bad idea to sprinkle a little bit of change on Arizona to win
Okay.
because the Ravens are just like the Lions were now put on
Mm-hmm.
this pedestal, part of the NFL or the Super Bowl favorites, one of the favorites to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Yep.
And so it might not be if Kyler plays,
Yeah.
nobody has film of Kyler in the new offense.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I
I might be
I
sprinkling
think
a little on Arizona this weekend.
I
We'll
think
see.
you for sure sprinkle a little bit on them plus 9.5. I think you have to like at 10 points, like, and that is the thing. Like you saw the Ravens destroy the freaking Lions last week. They're gonna take a step back like they always do. So, but anyways,
So far, it's not quite Monday yet. You want to check on the lines, but as of right now, 98% of the public, 98 is on the lines, minus 8.5.
or the Ravens,
Or
right?
sorry, no, sorry, I'm going back to Raiders at Lions now.
Oh, you're going back to that 98%.
Again, it's you know,
I know it's not
there's
Monday, but it doesn't matter, dude. People are throwing those bets in right when the lines come out.
yeah. I mean, look it up. It's
98%.
97% on Lions and 60%
Wow.
on the under. So
Wow.
I don't
97.
think I could bet this game.
No, it's gonna be tough.
But I do love this game as a teaser.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I had the Lions and the Bills as a teaser this week.
Nice.
So if you're looking to do a teaser, Lions is a great one. I do think
Would
Lions
you
bounce back.
would you
So
buy it down to?
I think it was like -2
Oh, gotcha.
for
Nice.
both of them because they were both 8.5.
Nice cash. Cash on the Bills at
So
least. Nice.
we'll see. It doesn't look, Jimmy Garoppolo playing with an injury.
It's basically Brian Hoyer.
I don't know. The Raiders are such a dumpster fire. Like
They are.
I think the
They are.
locker room is falling apart.
Mm-hmm.
Every Monday on Twitter is something about Devontae Adams, talking
Yeah.
about how he's not on the same page at all
Yeah.
with the offense. And
Well, it goes back and
so,
forth. It's like I'm here to be a Raider for a while, and then I don't know what's going on, and it is very
yeah.
back and forth. Like I follow a lot of Raiders pages, and most of them are very wishy washy on like the posting. Like, is it good? Is it bad? Is it good? So,
But the only thing
some
I also, sorry, I just want to add one more thing.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
When a team smacks you like that, the next week you're going to get the exact same defense, right? The Raiders are just going to copy and paste what the Ravens did last
Yep.
Sunday. And so I don't love them at 8.5. I don't think I can do that. But what I would do going into this game is live bet it. If it gets down to 3.5,
Yes.
yeah, I feel a lot more confident in that than 8.5. So
Yep. Yep. So there were no player props put out yet when I wrote down my notes for this, but I really I like Jared Goff's passing yards over. Because I don't feel like the Raiders can duplicate exactly what the Ravens did. And I was thinking that as well. Like they are going to do the exact same thing, but I don't feel like they can. Um, I feel like Jared Goff had a really bad week last week. He also still threw for like a ton of yards. And I think he had like 35 completions or something like that. I can't remember, but I feel like he has a good game. And then another one of my notes was the first half under 23.5 was my pick. So
like it. I like it. Okay, so those are kind of the top games of the week.
yep.
Let us know what you're betting. Ride with us. We've been hot lately.
Yep.
Jump in the pool. The water's nice. So
Yeah. Yep.
up next.
Sorry, I was gonna say on prime time, Monday night and Thursday night, we are 10-2. So we've been on fire.
Let's
Yeah, we love it. We love it. We love it.
go.
So
Okay, you ready for the best time of the pod, which is the dude lock of the week.
yep.
This is where we put our balls on the table.
Yeah, mine did
Let
not
them
hit last
hang.
week. By
Yeah.
the
What did
way.
I do? What did I choose?
I can't even remember
I
what
think I
you
did
did.
the over on Bears Raiders.
Yes, you did, and I did the over on Seahawks Cardinals. So
So
0
we're
and
we're
2.
here to bounce back, you know.
Yep.
We're here to
Yep.
bounce back, and I've got a good one.
Okay.
Oh, I've got a good one for you.
Okay.
All right. And this week we are going into what was Heinz Stadium. I don't even know what it's called now.
Yeah, I have no
We're
idea.
going to Pittsburgh.
Yep.
And we are going to be betting on the 9th overall grade quarterback compared to the 27th overall grade quarterback.
Yep.
It's the Steelers plus 2.5 right here. Jags are minus 2.5. The Steelers are getting way too much love for their
Yep.
win last week against LA. They had like two of their best drives all season that game. So
Mm-hmm.
congratulations.
Plus,
Congratulations.
that wasn't a first down. Kenny Pickett.
Yeah.
So
uh I I am on Jags. That is my dude lock of the week. Jags minus 2.5.
I
Lock
love
that
it.
in.
I
I
love it.
think the Jaguars, I might even go back and do alt spread on them. I think Jags cover and might even win by a little bit more than just 2.5. So that
Okay.
is my dude lock of the week.
You ready for mine?
Let's go.
Sticking with, I guess. No, never mind. I was gonna say same division, but whatever. Uh, I'm going with two rookies. Okay. The number one,
Ooh.
the number one overall versus the number three overall. I am taking the Houston Texans minus 3.5 against the Panthers. I think the Panthers are absolutely terrible. CJ Stroud has I think it was like a touchdown to interception, has like a 9. CJ Stroud's gonna freaking light up the Panthers. That's where I'm at. I just feel like the Texans are a decent team. Their defense is better than the Panthers defense. If Adam Thielen gets kind of shut down, by the way, he's a great player this year for some reason. I don't know what's happening. Like I think he's like the third best wide receiver in fantasy football right now.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm all over the Texans this week just because I feel like it's going to be like these two rookies going back and forth, but I feel like the Texans get it done because their defense. They're scrappy.
So the line has moved to 3.5. Texans are now 3.5. So
yeah, that's what I like. I like it. I like the 3.5. I like the 3.5. It started at 2.5, right? I'm pretty sure it opened at 2.5. So I don't care.
Man.
CJ Stroud.
So here's where I get worried. Texans
Okay.
are their last 4 games are 4-0 ATS.
I don't care. They're going 5-0.
Okay. All right.
Where I'm at. That's where I'm at.
Dude
I think they
lock of the
win.
weeks. You got it here
Yep.
first. Jags, Texans. All I can say is gird up your loins and ride with
Gird
us.
them up. Yep. It takes some big boy balls to freaking ride the Texans minus 3.5.
And
Like,
if you listen to the Dude podcast, you got big boy balls. That's all I
you
can
got
say.
big old nuts, dude. Yep.
Okay, that is it for episode 93. Appreciate you guys listening. Had a good time. Until next Wednesday, for all your sports betting content, follow us on all the social media platforms. Like the pod, leave a review, good or bad. We'd love to hear from you. We love you. We'll see you next week. Peace.
Later.